You think she likes you. She replies quickly. She reacts to your stories. She laughs at your jokes even when they are not that funny. Sometimes she texts you first. Sometimes she sends you pictures of her day. And every time she does, you feel that small rush, that quiet confirmation, that internal voice that says, okay, she's into me. It feels like progress. It feels like momentum. It feels like something is building. But then weeks go by and nothing actually moves forward. There is no clarity, no commitment, no real direction. Just conversation, chemistry, and confusion. And here's the truth most men never learn. Attention feels like interest, but they are not the same thing. Confusing the two is exactly how men waste months emotionally investing in women who were never investing back. Let's slow this down and really understand what is happening psychologically. When a woman gives you attention, your brain interprets it as validation. And validation triggers dopamine, the same chemical involved in reward and addiction. When she replies fast, when she compliments you, when she double texts, your brain lights up. It feels rewarding, it feels meaningful. Especially if you are not used to receiving consistent female attention. Your mind begins filling in gaps. You start assuming intention where there might only be engagement. You start building a future in your imagination while she is simply enjoying the present moment. That is where most men lose clarity. Attention is stimulation. Interest is investment. Stimulation feels good, but it costs nothing. Investment requires risk. A woman can give attention to multiple men in the same day without feeling serious about any of them. She can flirt with one guy at work, text another at night, respond to story reactions from a third, and still maintain emotional distance from all of them. Why? Because attention does not require her to close doors. It does not require her to prioritize. It does not require her to choose. She is simply engaging. Engagement is easy. Choosing is difficult. And genuine interest always involves choosing. When a woman is truly interested, her behavior changes in subtle but powerful ways. She invests time intentionally. She prioritizes you over distractions. She makes space in her schedule. She follows through. She introduces you into her real world instead of keeping you in a private digital bubble. She integrates you. Interest creates direction. Attention creates motion without destination. That is a critical difference. One moves forward. The other keeps you suspended. There is a dangerous place in dating that many men get stuck in. It feels close enough to hope, but never close enough to security. She keeps you around. She enjoys talking to you. She likes your compliments. She appreciates your emotional support. She likes knowing you are there. But when it comes to defining the relationship or moving toward exclusivity, she hesitates. She says she wants to see where things go. She says she does not want to rush. She says she is not ready. Yet she continues giving you attention. And you interpret that as potential. But confusion is rarely a sign of strong interest. Real interest may move at a natural pace, but it has direction. When a woman genuinely wants you, she does not gamble with losing you. She secures you. The simplest way to understand this is through one sentence. Attention reacts, interest initiates. If you are always the one texting first, always the one planning dates, always the one restarting conversations when they die, always the one pushing things forward, then what you are receiving is attention, not interest. When a woman truly wants you, she will reach out. She will create effort. She will close distance. She will not sit back passively and let you carry the entire dynamic. Many men misread certain behaviors as clear attraction signs. Fast replies do not equal interest. She might simply be bored. Physical touch does not guarantee desire. Late-night deep conversations do not equal commitment. Emotional intimacy is not the same as romantic intention. The real question is not whether she engages with you. The real question is whether her behavior is moving you closer to exclusivity or keeping you comfortably in orbit. Not in a manipulative way, just reduce over-initiation. Stop filling every silence. Stop chasing momentum. Stop trying to keep the energy alive by yourself, and observe. If she is genuinely interested, she will feel the shift and step forward. She will reach out, she will invest. If it was only attention, she will drift, because attention feeds on pursuit. Interest feeds on connection. When pursuit disappears, attention loses its fuel. But when connection is real, sometimes she is lonely, sometimes she enjoys validation. Sometimes she likes having options. Attention is emotional insurance. It keeps possibilities open without forcing a decision. Commitment requires certainty. That is convenience. The hardest part for most men is not rejection, it is realization. Realizing you were entertainment, realizing you were validation, realizing you were comfort but not choice. Attention creates the illusion of progress. But months later, you are still in the same position, still hoping, still analyzing texts, still wondering where you stand. That is emotionally expensive. Not because she did something terrible. Stop asking yourself, does she like me? Investing requires priority. Priority reveals truth. The man who understands this difference behaves differently. He does not build fantasies on flirting. He watches patterns. He values consistency over excitement. He does not chase clarity from words. He observes effort through actions. And if effort is low, he adjusts without drama. He withdraws slightly. He redirects his focus. He protects his time. Attention is about how she feels in the moment. Interest is about what she is willing to build over time. One is temporary stimulation. The other is intentional direction. Once you start valuing intention over excitement, you become either fully chosen or calmly gone. No bitterness. No desperation. No overthinking. Just clarity and standards. And clarity is power. That is the difference between attention. And once you truly understand it, you will never confuse them again.